All right, guys, it is time for us to get started with this session of Ask Advisory. Now, if this is our first time meeting, I am Anna, the founder of Advisory, and Advisory is a firm that focuses on digital marketing and paid media. We work with large corporations to solopreneurs, and our goal is really to make marketing expertise accessible to businesses of all sizes. Now today we are covering the topic, what is a pixel? This is a question that we hear all the time, especially when not working with people who are web developers or in the digital marketing space. So today we're going to talk about what is a pixel, some really cool things that you can do once you have a pixel installed on your website, and also a few tips on how to get your pixel installed as well. So to start out, a pixel is basically a piece of code that is put on to your website that allows you to track who is coming to your website, the types of actions they are taking, and create audiences to better enhance your ads for better performance. Now, most people have heard of the Facebook pixel, but basically any advertising platform has a pixel that you can get from it, including Google AdWords. Now, each pixel is actually unique to your advertising account. So if you go into Facebook and you create a pixel for your business, that pixel is going to be unique to your business, and any of the information that it gathers is only going to be seen by your business. So no one is going to be able to see who's been visiting your website unless you actually give them access to it. Now, a pixel, even though it is a piece of code, is super easy to install. Now, if you have a Shopify account, they make it super simple. All you have to do is grab a little piece of numbers and put it into your website, and then Shopify does the rest of it for you. Now, for those who are using like a WordPress website, I would recommend actually using Google Tag Manager. The reason why is because if every time you want to change something about your code or an event that it is tracking, you would actually have to go into your website and change the code. Where if you're using Google Tag Manager, that Google Tag Manager is just going to be on your website, and then you can go into the Google Tag Manager platform and change what you want to change about the pixel without actually having to change any of the code on your website. It's actually pretty brilliant, to tell you the truth. Okay, so another thing that you can do with the pixel that is absolutely amazing, and probably the #1 reason why you should have the pixel installed on your website, is because it allows you to remarket or retarget people who have visited your website. So you know when you go to a website and you check out a product and then you see that product all over the internet like it's following you, that's called remarketing, or also known as retargeting, and the pixel is what allows that business to do it. And remarketing is one of the most effective forms of advertising and marketing tactics in general, because you have to get in front of someone multiple times usually before they actually take the action or complete a purchase. The majority of people aren't going to go to your website for the very first time and immediately purchase from you if they don't know who you are, what you have to offer, or you haven't earned their trust. But if you can get in front of them again and again, then you are more likely to convert them into a sale. And you want to have that pixel so that you can do that remarketing. Otherwise, you just have to hope that they will remember and hope that they will come back to your website and maybe they signed up for your email list. So that is one of the coolest things that you can do once you get your Facebook pixel or any pixel installed. But if you do want to use remarketing on Facebook, you need to make sure that you have your Facebook pixel installed on your website. Now, the other really cool thing that you can do once you have your pixel installed is track the actual conversions and actions that people are taking on your website. So if you are running a Facebook ads campaign and you want to see how many people who actually went to your website converted into a purchase, you can do all that by having your pixel installed. You can also track things like opt-ins to your email list, or how many people added to a cart, or how many people even visited a specific page. Now, what's great is that that allows you to see the ROI of all of your efforts that you're putting out there, but it also allows you to create lookalike audiences off of people who take specific actions. So yes, remarketing is amazing, but how cool would it be if you could actually find people who are very similar to those who actually convert into a purchase, or even convert into a lead if you're a business to business or a service-based business. You can do all of that with a pixel installed on your website and through platforms like Facebook and Google AdWords. Now, the last thing that I wanted to say is it can be a little tricky to get your pixel actually installed in your website and making sure that it's actually firing correctly, because a lot of times people will say, hey, I installed my pixel, and there's actually a really cool way to check to make sure that it's actually firing, because if it's not firing, then nothing is being tracked. That's a super important step, so do not forget that step. Now, if you want to set this up by yourself, inside our membership program, Advisor Insiders, we have step-by-step guides and videos on exactly how to set up your pixel, make sure that it's working correctly, set up all of the events so that you can track, leads and conversions and add to carts and purchases, but then also how to use all of that information to create custom and lookalike audiences within Facebook Ads Manager. Now, we will be around, so if you have any questions about your pixel, make sure to shoot it in the comments. And last but not least, we do have a brand new free guide, 5 ways on how to improve your Facebook and Instagram ads so you spend less while also increasing your sales. And that link is right in the description. So we will see you next Tuesday. And as a reminder, these Ask Advisory sessions are every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, guys.